Hey, good morning there, guys. Monster Man Vapes here for another Cave Talk vlog. Got a couple things to talk about. Well, the first thing to talk about is, just don't get out of the way, I got some new vape mail. A couple things. So, y'all know my love for Vapaholics Anonymous coils, which, by the way, coupon code MonsterMan at Island Vapes Distribution can get you 20% off. Got his N90 Aliens again. I love these things. But also got some frame staple coils from him. And he's been rocking pretty well. Been using them in the Centurion, which I used in my review. And been rocking those things at about 180 watts. So, Mitch, good job on those frame staples, man. But right now, I'm just vaping on my Riots Box Mod Stabwood with the Colorado on top. But other thing I got for vape mail, I got the Kelpie RTA from EH Pro and Vaping with Vic. I got a .42 coil in here at 50 watts. First impressions. So far the wicking seems to be straightforward and pretty easy. Coil installation seems pretty straightforward and easy. And so far, flavor is pretty nice, actually. Definitely going to be playing around with this as far as resistances and wattages. Figure out what is the best for me. But this .42 coil in here at 50 watts is actually not bad. I might throw one of Mitch's Aliens in there. See how that does. If it can even fit. But that's the two newest things I got. I remember in last week's vlog I talked about doing the Voltrove. I keep running into hiccups with the Voltrove. I don't know why. For some reason, whenever I have this damn tank on camera, things just want to go completely south. Either the camera loses frame rate, or the video keeps getting corrupted during the finalization of the editing. So I think next week I'm just going to do a live review of it. That seems to be the only way I could actually pull this son of a bitch off. But, so next week will be the Voltrove, but it's going to be a live one. A live review. And then up next might be the Kelpie. It might be the Kelpie. Either it's going to be the Kelpie or the Strife, which I can't remember. Oh, it's right there. Never mind. So either the Kelpie or the Strife. Keep in mind, the Strife I bought used, so there may be some missing parts. There may not be. Who the hell knows? So Voltrove, live Voltrove review next week, and then the week after should be either the Kelpie or the Strife. Have not determined that yet. If you guys like to vote on it, comment below, Strife or Kelpie for after the Voltrove live review. So feel free to comment your vote if you like to. If you would like to vote and suggest which one you would like to see first after the cursed Voltrove. I've had so many fucking problems with that damn thing. And it's not that I can't wick it, I can't build it. I've been hitting the wicking in the building flawlessly with help from Jared the Vaping Goat, of course. Which, speaking of Jared, I am going to get into that here in a minute. But I got the wicking down, the build down, I got everything down, but for some reason it all comes down to either I keep messing up and keep getting all tongue-tied, or the recording gets fucked up. One of the two. It's usually one or the other, sometimes both. But that is... I have never had so many fucking problems doing a goddamn review. The only other device that could compare to bad luck is the Voopoo X217. Hey, Shiwa. So let's talk a little bit of advocacy. And to be honest, guys, I've been asking some questions. Oh, I've been asking questions about, and I have been advocating, signing petitions, and making the phone calls. That I am doing the best that I can. I'm probably averaging 5 to 6 phone calls just to get through. There have been a few times where I got through and I said vaping. I would start the sentence with vaping and I get hung up on. That's funny, but that also tells me that we are getting to them. So that's always a plus. Just keep it up, guys. Keep it up. But here lately, there's been more talk at work about the possible strike. And let me give you guys a quick explanation of what's been going on. So working in a union factory, you have obviously a contract between the company and the union. And that's with most union shops. Whether it be a factory or a automotive dealership, any company that has a union in it, you always have usually a contract negotiation. But our contract expired 10 days ago. And we've basically been put on a day-by-day extension. We're basically going off day by day. There has been rumors, there has been discussions, I've been hearing stuff. And me, about rumors, I usually don't believe rumors until they happen. That's one thing I've learned about working in a place where I work. But right now, we're going it day by day, so who knows? Who knows what could happen? So I've been focusing on that too, because that's my little, that's my job. That's how I make my living. But all that negativity aside, just wanted to let you guys know what's going on and what I've been up to. Now comes a really positive story. And this happened this past Saturday. For all those who follow both Jared the Vaping Goat and I and myself, we had a little get-together. And by the way, Jared, that was for you, buddy. So, for most of y'all who have known, follow either me or Jared, or both of us, there was supposed to be an expo in Council Bluffs, Iowa. Midwest Vapor Expo, MVE. Not NVE, MVE. Well, a little bit of to catch anybody up on this. So one day I got off of work early and I was trying to do a video and I was having some issues with my editor. It was the editor that Goat recommended to me. And I was having a couple issues with the finalizing. It wouldn't want to load up and render. So I called Goat and he was helping me out, get it fixed. But while we were talking, I was talking to him through my Bluetooth. So I had my earbud in, just like you would with any Bluetooth. And then I heard my text tone go off. And it was a text from MVE. Excuse me. And it was a form that said your ticket money has been refunded. Excuse me again. And the thing that pissed me off the most about that whole situation was the fact that we were less than 3 weeks out from the event. It was on the weekend of the 21st and the 22nd, you know, a few days ago. It was supposed to take place, you know, this past Saturday and Sunday. And they canceled, you know, less than 3 weeks out. Now, here is the biggest problem, and here's what pissed me off. It's the fact that a lot of the people that we all were gathering together and caravanning up there, a lot of them were going to stay up there in Iowa, you know, stay at hotels. Well, here is the problem. A lot of the hotels that the people that, you know, got booked, the hotel used the event clause, which means that if the event cancels and it cancels within 30 days of its date of the date it was supposed to take place, they cannot refund you your money. So a lot of people had to lose out on 2 days worth of hotel stays, all because MVE couldn't get their shit together. But that didn't stop us. So we were all talking. It was supposed to be, you know, myself, Jared the Vaping Goat, TCAP, The Salad, Bartholomew Beaver Housing, Donnie Ray, Mike the Vaping Ape, Tony Hall. It was supposed to be a bunch of us. You know, we're probably looking around 15 to maybe even 20 people all caravanning up there for the event. And we tried our best to compromise. So we all decided to have a barbecue thing at Goats. You know, like he always says, let's just eat a bunch of shit, vape a lot, be stupid, get dumb, and then not having, you know, our digestive tracts not working right for the next 4 or 5 days. You know, and the one person that was looking so forward to it but got so bummed out due to the event canceling was Vaping Joab. And he lived about 10 minutes away from where the expo was supposed to take place. So getting to the expo was not going to be really an issue for him. But the distance from Goat's house to his house was 3 hours. So I sacrificed my ability to sleep that day before the gathering. I got off of work. I got on the road around 5 in the morning, and by 7:30 I was at Vaping Joe's house. It was a long drive, but I got up there. He grabbed all his vape gear that he wanted to take down with him. We hopped back in my truck, and we head back to here, to this area, to my area. And so basically, Vaping Joe M got to meet my parents, which now Vaping Joe M has determined that I am adopted, which I'm not. I'm just a tall son of a bitch that has short-ass parents. My dad's 5'7", my mom's 5'3", and I am 6'5". But we stopped at my local grocery store, got the stuff that I was going to cook. Salad had stuff that he was going to cook. TCAT made enamel bars. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I apologize. And Mama Goat made an evil strawberry cake hybrid. I say hybrid because it was 4 layers: strawberry cake, strawberry cheesecake, more strawberry cake, more strawberry cheesecake. So yeah, it was a cake cheesecake hybrid. That cake was wrong. It was so wrong. But it was good. As Goat said, it's, it's a cake. You're like, I don't want you to make more, but at the same time, I hope you do, kind of thing. You know, just do I want to risk being a diabetic, or do I want to be like 800 pounds and be happy with myself? um. So, Salad made these burgers. Oh man, were they good! It was it was 93 lean ground beef mixed with bacon, chopped bacon, and cheddar cheese. So as those sons of bitches cooked, the bit of fat that was in the hamburger meat, the fat from the bacon, and the fatty oils from the cheddar cheese kept the entire burger itself moist, and it was it was a burger you didn't need to put anything on it. You know, it was fine, just plain Jane. You know, bun, patty, bun. That's how I ate it, and it was perfect for me. And I did some like smoked / grilled chicken thighs, which I marinated in a mixture of soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, brown sugar, and honey. So you had salty, you had a bit of a bit of a salty, tangy, sweet marinade. Basically a half-assed brine, I guess you could say, is what I made. First time actually doing that, it was a whole 12 ounce bottle of soy sauce, about 7 to 8 shakes of Worcestershire, about a tablespoon of brown sugar, and about a tablespoon of honey. So I kind of did, and I took my smoker with me and Joe. He helped me load it into my truck. We went down to Jared's. I wanted to I'll get it set up. A combination of the rain, the damp air, and the cold wind, the flame could not heat the smoker up very well. It couldn't get above 150, which is not where I wanted it. I wanted it to get about 250, 275 range, if not maybe 300, just to help kind of speed the cooking process up a little bit. So Jared let me use his grill. I took some of the pellets. I had some of those little aluminum tins that you can bake in. Had a few of those, so I put some pellets in, about 2 of them, slid them to the back of the grill. I had the grill Salad just made the grill to where one side was heat, the other side was not. So I basically cooked them indirect, smoked / grilled, and then when they got done, then I flipped them over to the heat side to give them a little bit of a sear, so they had a little bit of char on them to help add some of the flavor. Mama Goat loved the chicken. Jared loved the chicken. I probably made around 2 dozen, I want to say 1.5 dozen of, so 18 thighs. And I want to say Jared ate about 5 of them. Well, it was my first time doing that kind of seasoning on them, so I guess it turned out alright. I ate a few myself. Took a long time to cook though, because the thing is, the thighs I got were skin on and bone in. So, and normally that takes longer to cook because you gotta get that bone hot. You gotta get that bone almost to where it's as well almost cooking the meat. I should have gotten done with the. I actually had both styles. I had the skin on, bone in, and then I had skinless, boneless. Should have done those ones, but I left those for Jared and Mama Goat, so that way they had something to cook sometime this week for dinner. You're welcome, Jared. And that's how I am, because Jared didn't have to do it, but he did, and let us all get together at his house. We all used his kitchen. Me and Salad kind of double teamed his kitchen a little bit. You know, he was helping me out prepping the chicken. I helped him out prepping the burgers. He helped get the grill set up while I was still finishing the prep for the chicken. He also did some Polish sausages and some brats, which were also pretty damn good. Um, but the thing is that I was probably running about 36 hours, no sleep. I was almost dead to the world up here in my head. I was almost to the point of brain dead. And Jared said it in his vlog, but I was literally about to fall asleep where I stood in the kitchen. Like I was leaned up against the counter and my head was down like this and I was just staring at the floor. And I was about ready to fall asleep, and then here came Mama Goat with her evil yet delicious cake. I was about to fall asleep on where I stood, and then I tried a piece of that cake in about 8 minutes. As Jared so kindly put it, I felt like I was at a it was a night at the Roxbury, or however he put it. I went from being to woo. But then my dad helped me take, after the shenanigans, I had to take Joe home. I didn't want to, but the circumstances I kind of had to. But my dad helped me out and took him home and drove back, and Joe made it home safely. He was in his own bed, and we got home safely, and I crashed immediately after that. But yeah, it was a great time having it was Jared, T-Cat, Salad, Baby Joe M, myself, Mama Goat, and Jared's son Josiah, if I'm saying the name correctly. But yeah, it was a good time. It was a really good time. Just, that's the one thing that I love about this community. And especially the people that I personally right now I'm friends with, you know, Jared, T-Cat, Salad, and everybody in that group, and the people that I hang out with I either hang out with in person, or I hang out in Zoom rooms, or just talk to through like Facebook Messenger or phone call or text. This community, as Jared put it, for the people that follow his channel, you know, we are the Vaping Goat. The greatest of all time is how he put it. Excuse me again. I feel the same way about this channel, guys. We are all monsters. We are all beasts, creatures, however you want to put it. I like to say we are all monsters. You know, I joke around saying I'm the king of monsters, but that is more of a joke. I don't see myself as a king. I'm just a guy who is a gigantic human being, who is the size of what what people will say as a monster. And it's not just me. It's not me that really keeps me going. It's you guys. It's you guys that keep me going. Like I always said, I've been doing this channel for what, going on a year and a half, and I thought I was going to go a year or two and not get anything, or reach anybody. Here we are a year and a half in, and we are just less than 30 away from 400 subscribers. Yeah, even I am a little shocked at times. And with the help of Jared and Truckin' Vapes, everybody who shout me out, I do thank you guys for doing that. It really, really means a lot to me. It makes me proud, because knowing that I've earned your all's respect. And let me tell you this, guys. as far as this channel is concerned, even though videos have slowed down, as long as I am able to vape, I ain't going anywhere. I don't care if you love me, I will love you back. If you hate me, well, there's the door. Don't let it hit you where the good Lord puts you on the way out. I'm here to help everybody. As many people as I possibly can. You know, thinking just maybe my opinion. Maybe a live stream where we share some laughs. Or just talking on these vlogs. Maybe. Just maybe my words could help somebody in some way. That's why I started this channel. To help vapors. To help new vapors understand what is out there. And maybe my opinion can make that big of a difference for them to determine whether they want a device or not. The more opinions out there, the better, is how I view it. But guys, with all that goes on, with what the government is doing, all these bullshit bans, don't, as Jared puts it, don't lose hope. Are you going to be the guy that takes a few fists and falls down and gives up? Or are you going to be the guy that gets back up, spits the blood out, wipes it off your lip, looks the guy right in the eye and says, "Is that all you got?" Because that's exactly what I'm doing. I ain't going to turn around. I ain't going to run away. I am not going to fall down and stay down. If I fall down, I'm going to get right back up. There is no person on this planet that can convince me otherwise. I was raised to stand up for what you believe in. I believe in vaping. Vaping is my passion. From RDAs, RTAs, RDTAs, all the way to custom box mods. This is my passion. This got me off of cigarettes and has done something for me. This became my hobby. This became my passion. And this became my way to help people. So to the tyrants that run this country, you can lay down all the fucking haymakers you want. Because as long as I'm able to hold this in my hand, and enjoy the wonderful flavors of vaping, I'm staying on my own 2 feet. And my hands are going to be up. Because I ain't done fighting yet. I am far from done. What about you? The people. What are you going to do? Are you going to stay down and run? Or are you going to fight? Because I strongly recommend that you please fight. Do not lose sight of hope. Do not give up. Because they are listening. They know that we are not going anywhere. Just don't stop. Don't give up. Don't stay down if you get knocked down. You get knocked down, you stand up, you brush yourself off, If you have blood in your mouth, spit it out, take a deep breath, and get back in the fight. Because that's what we need to do right now. This is more than just defending our rights to vape flavors, folks. This is now a war to protect our civil rights as adults. Our right to choose. I am right here. And I'm still going. So guys, I am going to end the vlog here. And I want to thank you for supporting me, for supporting everybody. As Jared the Vaping Goat said, we all are the Vaping Goat. Well, the same goes for my channel. We are all monsters. So guys, like I always say, thank you so much for watching. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you for the support. And don't lose hope. So until next time, Monster Man Vapes, signing off.